into the water and get lotus root.
Yeah,
Come on, let's go.
Let's see.
Okay. Lotus root is held in high esteem in Japanese culture, and after seeing how hard it is to actually collect the lotus root, I have a newfound respect for it. Now I'm going to do a really simple recipe for this. I love lotus root chips, and it's very simple. I'm leaving the skin on for a little bit more crunch. The lotus root chips need to be really thin, and have a look inside the lotus root, how beautiful it is. See all those little holes? So it'll look like a flower once we've fried it. So I'm just going to stand up just so I've got a little bit more grip on this lotus root, and then I'm going to finely slice them into rounds. Now lotus root has a really interesting texture. It's really crunchy, slightly starchy, and has a really delicate flavour. So it's fantastic as a little snack to have, or a little appetizer for your guests when they come over. The texture is like apple at this stage, but it does change after I do fry it. Look how gorgeous they look after they've been sliced. You can understand why they call this the holy root. Now, before we place this in the oil, I'm just going to pat it dry with a little bit of paper toweling. And if you're doing lots of these, I suggest giving them a really good wash, then placing them in a little bit of vinegar, just so they keep their colour, so they don't oxidize too much. But I'm going to cook these straight away, so there shouldn't be any problem at all. Now I've been heating up a little bit of vegetable oil. You want the oil to be roughly around 170 to 180 degrees, not too hot or they'll burn. So I'm going to gently place them in, and I'm going to cook them until they're golden brown and of course very crispy. Now this is really interesting. This is a little bit of wasabi that I've picked up in the next suburb from here. This is from Kawane. It's just up in the mountains, just over here. Fresh wasabi is like horseradish. It's got some guts to it, but it's still very, very fresh. So I'm going to finely grate it and flavour a little bit of mayonnaise to go with my chippies. For me, this is the most exciting cooking. I've just gone and harvested the lotus root. I've got a little bit of the wasabi, bring a whole dish together. I love it. All right, a little bit of mayonnaise in with our wasabi. Salt and vinegar chips, they're fantastic. So I will add a little bit of vinegar to my mayonnaise, and I'll also season the chips later on with just a little bit of salt and a hint of vinegar. I'll give this a quick little mix and have a taste. Oh, that wasabi, it is so good. All right, all we need to do now is wait for these lotus root chips to finish cooking. I've got another batch to cook, and then I can serve it up. My lotus root chippies are out of the oil. Look how golden brown and, oh, perfect snap, fantastic. Now I'm just going to pile these onto a plate and then serve it with that delicious wasabi vinegar mayonnaise, a nice generous mound. And I love the addition of sesame seeds over the top with a little bit of wakame, and don't forget a little bit of salt and salt and vinegar chip, so a hint of rice wine vinegar. But then if you put the vinegar in, you've got to eat them straight away. They are so delicious, so crunchy. You know, you think they might taste like a sweet potato. Not at all. It's actually closer to just the classic potato. Very easy to make at home, a fantastic snack.